The purpose of today's program was to learn about the new curriculum, specifically the NaCCA. I came here today purposely to know what it entails.
Today's program was for NaCCA to engage the publishers with the introduction of the Common Core programs, so that the publishers will equip themselves with what the program entails. So that's why they engage us today.
By today's program, the National Council for Curriculum and Assessment sought to orient publishers and some private schools about the introduction of the Common Core program. Now, we know that it's not been long that the Common Core program was launched, and after the Accra session over the introduction of the Common Core program, there is, in the wisdom of the new administration of NaCCA, another program to orient publishers in Kumasi on how best we can gather materials and produce textbooks aligned with the Common Core content areas and core competencies for it to become a success and well implemented for learners.
During the presentation sessions, I learned a lot. As a head teacher, I have known or I've achieved a lot, which will help me to monitor my teachers well and the classroom work that is being done, especially the way the teachers deliver. So I've known how to guide them so that they will deliver in a way that will help the learners. NaCCA is expecting the publishers to do. And I think the materials they've been providing for learners, some of them have not been providing it according to the direction of the NaCCA. And today they've been corrected. So they've also guided us to know when they come to us what aspects of them for us to also approve the books, something that NaCCA has also approved.
I learned a lot. Previously, when they introduced the Common Core program, or no, the other one, they didn't engage the publishers. And because of that, they made a lot of mistakes in their presentation of books for assessment. But I think for this one, they've opened a lot of things to them. They've educated the publishers, and now the publishers now know what to do in terms of presenting their work to the NaCCA. Yeah.
In fact, I've learned a lot. And I was saying to a friend that if we have gotten current executives of NaCCA, we would have done a lot. We wouldn't have been making the mistakes we made earlier on when we were submitting the standard-based curriculum. So now we thank the executive of NaCCA for making this program successful. I have learned that you have to develop the books that will help the learners to come out with quality ideas that will help them to develop measures and means to mitigate problems confronting our nation of late.
Well, I learned a lot during the presentation session. For example, I learned that the Common Core program is common to every learner. The 9 subjects that they are going to learn are all necessary to their formation. I also learned that there is a dream for every Ghanaian child. We are seeing the Ghanaian child now to be innovative, to be a critical thinker, to be a problem solver, to be a global citizen, and what have you. We learned that Ghanaian learners should be able to compete in terms of knowledge, skills, and values with other learners across the globe. We also learned about things we shouldn't do when we are developing the content for the Common Core program. We've also learned that the evaluation or assessment that will be part of our books should be aligned to the Bloom's taxonomy that seeks to develop skills for our learners. Last but not least, we also learned about how best we can produce books beyond mediocrity for our Ghanaian learners.
I can say that today's program has been wonderful, and I will advise my colleagues who are not able to come to avail themselves next time when they hear of a program like this taking place, because it will help them as head teachers and also the public. If you hear anything of this nature, it's better you avail yourself so that you know what is going on in the education sector concerning, let's say, the books we've been giving to our children and how what is expected of our teachers in the mode of delivery, so that the learner will also achieve the objective.
NaCCA should continue engaging the publishers, because now NaCCA consider the publishers as stakeholders, and for that matter, it is good that they engage them, educate them on how to prepare their work, because NaCCA has the import of what they want the publishers to do. So if publishers sort of know what to do, and then when they present their work, I believe that NaCCA will be the best place to help them to achieve the aim that they want to achieve. And the other thing is that it is good that NaCCA is doing this, so that when we present our work, I was saying that NaCCA should be a guide to the publishers, so that we will present good work to the public. In fact, I must say they've lost a lot of things, because if you didn't take part in this work, that means that there are a lot of things that you don't know. Now we have equipped ourselves, and when we are going to present work for assessment, I think the mistakes and errors will be minimized.
NaCCA should help us and just come out with some of these meetings. We should have it frequently, all the time, so to educate the publisher and also the writers. They should also have some session for writers development, and then education for the writers, for the publishers. You know, some of the publishing houses, they have their own writers. So if they are education like of this sort for the public writers too, they also come out with quality materials that will help our children in our schools.
We would recommend that NaCCA continue to engage publishers as they have started to equip us with knowledge and skills, because nobody is beyond knowledge. We need knowledge, especially from experts like you. Not all publishers have had the opportunity to do education. Not all have had the opportunity to draft curriculum. And so we recommend that there is constant stakeholder engagement with publishers to such a level that we are well equipped with not only knowledge, but skills and tools we require in the direction of book development. Well, for my colleagues who are not able to attend this conference, have done a great disservice to themselves. I believe we are in the 21st century. What that means is information age. Getting an accurate information is useful in decision making and useful in product innovation. What we have come to gather from this conference should equip every individual, being a publisher, to be able to at least think of innovative ways of coming up with a manuscript that meets the common needs of the Ghanaian and meets the skill demands of the Ghanaian. So if you are not here, I don't think you are going to produce any significant material. Well, there are some sharks, as we see in our schools. Some may not attend classes, but may still score. But some of us believe that the basis of success has got to do with getting instructional materials and resources from authorities and experts to be able to forge ahead and lead competition.